In this video, we're going to look at the HP-38G. These calculators are not made anymore, and I thought it was interesting to get a look at it. I got this one on eBay for about $15 or so. This, I believe, was the last HP calculator that was made from the ground up. And I think it was in Singapore or in Asia that it was developed. This was supposed to be the killer calculator that would have killed the TI 82 or 83, but it didn't. It never got to the point of what the TI calculators are today in the market. As you can see, it says cosine sine G 38. It gives you pi and some type of trigonometric symbol. This was part of a set. This was 15. Got this on eBay. It says Singapore and has a serial number, Hewlett-Packard, 1995. That's when this was created. You put 3 AAA batteries, just like a 48SX, which I do have one. This one is interesting when you, I think it's this way. You slide this off, but it doesn't come out. It flips over, and then it comes down. And there it is. This is it right here. Very interesting, isn't it? Has function buttons, plot, symbols, numbers, library, var, math, views, notes, sketches. Has a an inverted T, or I guess an inverted T pad, home, sine, cosine, tangent, right? XT, theta, has arc sine, arc cosine, arc tangent, the inverse, the nth root of x, square root of x, that's nice. Square root, y to the x, absolute, negative x. That's an interesting negative x symbol. And parentheses, enter, A through Z, I guess it's an alpha. The numeric keys, there's a division, multiply, subtract, add. There's the on button, program, notepad, space, pi. That's a natural log. There's a log on the top, anti-log, e to the x, matrix, clear. Very interesting. You press this on, and it gives you this. Very, very similar type of resolution, I believe, and screen. There's some of these that have nice resolutions. I'm not sure which one. And they take this screen and they pop it into another calculator that has the same format. This is not an RPL type. You type 69. Then you can say multiply 9. And there's no equal sign. So you have to press enter to give you that equals. You can press 9 and enter and 6 and enter, but I'm not sure how you would multiply those numbers. Well, it says answer, I guess the previous answer, and we can put another 6. Gives you what, 36? Yeah. The thing that tells me that this is not an RPL calculator is because it has parentheses. So I think they were trying to make this very much as an algebraic type calculator. And you can see I use parentheses there. I believe you press the symbol first, and then you type in the number, then you enter. It seems to have turned out that the 38G, by the time it came in 1995, and because of the lack of talking to the publishers of those that create math books and such, that it never developed or got traction for students to utilize this calculator. It's too bad. The buttons are really nice. Very similar to buttons like an HP calculator. Let me see if I have my 48. I do have it right here. my 48SX calculator, and we'll take this out here, and we're right here. So this is the 48SX calculator, right? Here's a button to turn it on, and you know I've had it now for since 80, no, maybe 90, 91 maybe, or 90. So she's taking a beating. But you can see they almost have the same height. I think the 48SX is probably the pinnacle calculator for HP. The buttons are really nice on this calculator. Not quite the same as this one, but close enough. You can see it has a row, right? Like a function keys on the top. And then it has that inverted T. There's some buttons missing here. You can see that. The color scheme is definitely different. This one's expandable, of course, the 48SX. This one's not. This one has IR port and a connection, I think, that you can do applets or something, or type of programs. Definitely you can program the 48SX. And here it says that you can program it. Enter is over here on the left, as you can see. The division key is different. Multiply, subtract, add, right? This one has a comma button. I don't see a comma here, except it's over here as a second button. Plus or minus key, I thought that was interesting, and it's located differently, and it has parentheses, as you can see there, right? So very similar kind of kind of design as a 48SX. The 48SX does have 3 AAA batteries, like the 38G, and it can graph or sketch apparently. And it has other things that I haven't really looked at very closely. Like here it has a library that does statistics, solve, parametric, function, polar, sequence, statistics again, solve, and so forth. You can press home. And you can plot, I guess, whatever function that you have ready to go. I don't know how to use a calculator at the moment. I haven't read the manual, but I've read that the way this is set up compared to something like a regular type calculator was very challenging for students, especially when you don't have an equal sign, right? The TI-84, you know, these were really popular in colleges, and I think this was trying to capture that high school, college arena, but I guess it just didn't catch on. Again, very clean and very nice for what is that? Wow, over close to 30 years, and it still works. Definitely works very nicely in the screen. Definitely is very well engineered. Still keeps working, and the screen is not as bad as my 48SX. Who knows if I can put that screen on there? Probably. As for to put it back, I would turn it off. Here's a clear on. You can flip it over and just close this very nicely. This one did not have a hard case. It did come with a sleeve like this, and that was really nice. Very nice way of packing that. Of course, this calculator doesn't exist anymore, but there are calculators today, like the Swiss Micro DM42 or the N that has the spirit of what the 38G tried to do. Even though this is not an RPN or RPL calculator, this DM42, which is modern, has that spirit and wants to capture that. That has been missed for a long time. So if you find one of these, I think it's going to be a nice calculator to keep, and to just look at, you know, the variety of calculators that there are in the market. Again, this one I got on eBay for about $15. One of the last, if not the last, HP calculators that was created from the ground up. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please tell your teacher. And I'll see you later. And have a great semester. Bye-bye.